look like a bad cable.
Sounds like a bad cable, he said. It's probably my pickup in this Martin. Coming through? Okay, I'm going to stick with my relationship theme. And this one's a little bit different. It's about a relationship between a parent and a child. When I was a kid, my mom had 4 kids. She got divorced, moved in with my grandparents. So we had 4 plus 2. We had 5 plus 2. We had 7 people living in a 3-bedroom house with 1 bath. Then my aunt, Rosemary, got divorced with her 2 daughters, and she moved into the house. So we had 10 people living in a 3-bedroom house with 1 bath. It's where I learned to dance. And I didn't learn to sleep alone until I got married. Sorry, Lise. But my dad, he ended up leaving. I know I do sort of a sailor when I talk about my dad on the boats. But he left the country really, so we couldn't collect any alimony. It was a different time, so I always do this little tribute song. If you know the words, feel free to sing along. My daddy left home when I was 3. Didn't leave much to Ma and me. Just this old guitar and empty bottle of booze. Well, I don't blame him that he wrote him dead, but the meanest thing he ever did was before he left, went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought it was quite a joke, got lots of laughs from lots of folks. Seemed I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red. Some guys laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy to a boy named Sue. No, sir. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fist got hard, my wrist got mean. I roamed from town to hide my shame. Well, I made a vow to the moon and stars. I searched the honky tonks bar and killed that son of a gun. Just give me that name. I did, I swear to God. Well, in Gatlinburg in mid-July, just in town and my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop, have me a brew. An old saloon on a street of mud. There at the table, dealing stud with a dirty, mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, how'd you know it was him, Chuck? Well, I'm going to tell you. This is where you're not going to believe what comes next. Well, I knew that snake was my sweet old dad from a worn-out picture my mother had. I knew by the scar in his cheek and his evil eye. Well, he was big and bent and growing old. I looked at him, my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue, how you do? You gonna die." And he stood up, and up, and up. Mercy. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes. He went down, looked at my surprise. Come off with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. So I busted a chair right across his teeth. He crashed through the wall into the street, kicking and a gouging in the mud and the bloody beer. Well, I tell you, I thought tougher then, but I really can't remember when. Kicked like a mule and bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh and I heard him cause he went for his gun. I pulled mine first, stood there looking at me. He began to smile. This is where it gets surreal. He said, "Son, this world is mighty rough. If a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough. I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave him that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd get tougher than I. And that's the name that made you go strong. Yes, it did. Now you just fought one hell of a fight. I know you hate me, you got the right. Kill me now, wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your gut and spit in your eye. Cause I'm the son of a gun that named you too. It's a family show, people. Come on. Well, I got all choked up and I threw down my gun, called him my ball, he called me his son, came away with a different point of view. But I think about him every now and then, every time I try, every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I'm gonna name him Keith or Travis or Randy or Bill or Ken, anything but Sue. No jury lies. Now, I asked before I did that song to just sing along with me, but evidently nobody had heard the song before. That was written by the great late Shel Silverstein, for those of you keeping score, and he did a great job on that song. I'll do another song about relationships. This is also by Shel Silverstein, and it's about a guy who he's trying to talk to his girlfriend before she leaves, and he just fails to do it. He gets the mother on the phone, and she just won't put the daughter on. And it's by Dr. Hook, and the Medicine Show made it famous. It's called Sylvia's Mother, and I like this one because there's a whole part in there about the operator that comes in, so it's kind of fun. For those of you old enough to know what payphones are, the operator was a big part of that. So, and if you don't know what it is, just Google it. Sylvia's mother says, Sylvia's busy, too busy to come to the phone. Sylvia's mother says, Sylvia's trying spent all that money, 40 cents every 3 minutes, and he never did get to talk to her. However, the mother said, give me a call back. So maybe that's why she didn't want him to talk to Sylvia. Think about that. All right, we got a contender out there. Somebody want to come up and do the best they can? Nobody? Keith? Oh, you brought your guitar. Oh, you're the man. Okay. Keith.